Hey guys, my name is Nora Franche, and welcome to the podcast Grateful Blessed Mess, daily reflections for those in the 12 steps. I am a fellow 12-stepper and certified mindset coach, and I am here to introduce you to the value of mindset coaching in your 12-step journey. So if you feel like you are stuck in the steps, if you're slipping and sliding with your abstinence, mindset coaching may help you as it did me, and you can find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. These episodes are meant to invite you in to consider the truths of 12-step wisdom and to join in the very real struggle of living them in action. I hope that it feels almost like a mini meeting, and I invite you to contribute your own share on the Grateful Blessed Mess Facebook group to keep the discussion going. My comments are based on my own experience, so feel free to take what you like and leave the rest. But my hope is to encourage you on your own daily 12-step journey. As they say, you cannot stay clean on yesterday's shower. So without further ado, let's begin. Hey guys, we are reading from Daily Reflections. We are doing the reading for July 3rd on page 193. Experience, the best teacher. Being still inexperienced and having just made conscious contact with God, it is not probable that we are going to be inspired at all times. That is from the Big Book, page 87. Some say that experience is the best teacher, but I believe that experience is the only teacher. I have been able to learn of God's love for me only by the experience of my dependence on that love. At first, I could not be sure of His direction in my life, but now I see that if I am to be bold enough to ask for His guidance, I must act as if He has provided it. I frequently ask God to help me remember that He has a path for me. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the story of it, just like I think it's told in a lot of leadership classes and things like that, but the story of of the man who is hanging off a cliff and he's asking God for help, and he's, about to plummet to his death, and he's just making this giant cry out to God in desperation, and God tells him, "Okay, I will save you." And he's like, "Oh, thank God." And he goes, "Let go." He's like, "What?" That doesn't feel like you're going to save me. And that's the truth of it, is that we ask for help, but then we have to let go of the way we think it's supposed to come, or the message we're supposed to get, or the way we're supposed to hear it. We have to let go of that, because most of the time it doesn't come in that way, and we're going to hold ourselves back. So like the man in this story wants to just continue to desperately hang on to the edge of the cliff for dear life, because to him that feels safer than listening to God's voice and letting go and letting himself drop, because he doesn't believe that God will catch him. And that's what we have to do here. Every time we ask God for help, we then have to let go and let ourselves free fall for a while, trusting that He will catch us, knowing that He will catch us. And the more we do it, the more it'll actually work. The more we will actually start to experience God coming through for us. He can't prove His constancy and His willingness to take care of us if we refuse to ever let Him do that. So that is the spiritual challenge of today's episode and of the 12-step spiritual solution. Do you trust God? Are you willing to have that, have your stomach drop out as you start to fall, as you start to free fall, because you've made that bold decision to trust that your higher power will catch you? And if there's something specifically that you are doing that with, or that you want help and encouragement to do that with, I would love to hear about it. With that, I pass. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you feel that mindset coaching could help you on your 12-step journey, please feel free to reach out and find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. This is not a replacement for 12-step work. This is something outside of the 12 steps. It is simply something that has a heart for the 12 steps and those who are in it. And so, welcome. If you are here, chances are you may also be a bit of a mess. And I hope that you can learn to find some gratitude in the blessings that have come from your messes.